Hey, what's up guys? This is another video for Brown Dust 2 and today we'll be talking about my route for stealing and searching. So, steal and search are pretty big features in the game, especially after recent update. They're extremely worth doing, and if you want to craft gear or get more gold, then those are definitely the activities you should be doing on daily basis. Now, there are specific chapters or story packs that you're supposed to be doing on everyday basis, because those are the ones that would provide you with the materials. Other packs are not as important since you will not be low on the materials that they provide. So of course this might change in the future, and overall this guide is not like the most efficient and everything tested kind of thing. It's more of, this is what I came to, this is what works for me, and if it helps you, then by all means I will share my information I've collected and you can utilize it. If you want to do your own spin-off of it, then by all means. It's just, you know, I collected some information, it works for me, I just wanted to throw it out there so other people can use it. If it helps you, then great, I'm happy. So the first thing I want to mention are the characters that can perform the life skills or ability skills that you need for the stealing and searching. So of course, you can go to collection and to ability skill tab, and here you can see all the abilities. Now the skills we're interested in is obviously the search one. That one provides you with ability to see hidden objects. You will use it for detecting the collection objects on the map, but also it's used for the green glitter on the ground, which gives you materials. So main character has that skill, so you should be leveling him, that skill for him. Each level will increase the duration for the skill, so it's definitely worth leveling. You don't have to level it all the way, unless you have extra books and you don't mind spending them, but it's not as important. I would say expert level is where I would comfortably stop. I think going beyond expert, you can still do it, but you know, expert I think is like the most comfortable level for it. So another skill that you will need is obviously the steal skill, which is right next to it. Here we have 3 characters that can steal. Now, one of those characters is not as useful because she can only steal the food items, which is this character, Reginette. So she can only steal food items, so she will almost never be utilized in terms of stealing. In my expertise, or I guess experience rather, I don't think stealing food is worth it, because you need to, like, the ability pills cost gold, and I don't think you're getting enough gold back for that food you've stolen. If I'm not mistaken, even if you do make some profit, it's probably very like small and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't steal food with her. Maybe it's a mistake. I didn't really deep dive if it's worth or not, but yeah, I don't steal with her. The only place I will steal with her is the very first chapter, or tutorial chapter rather, which you can get the specific rank up materials from here. So the tutorial pack, this one, you can steal from Roxana, I believe her name is, in the I think in the pub. So you can steal from her, and she can give you EXP slimes. She can also give you the 1-star and 2-star rank up materials, and I think 3-star contract as well. So it's definitely worth stealing from her every day with all steal characters you have. Now in the future, there might be more steal characters, so obviously this list might expand. It will be interesting though to see, because this skill obviously is kind of balanced with how many characters you can steal with. So if they were to add multiple characters that can also steal, then yeah, it could get weird, like amount of materials you could get from stealing. But regardless, the other two characters are extremely worth leveling up. You should be getting them all the way to legendary. So Bernie, you get her. Actually, I'm not sure if you do get her for free. I know you can definitely recruit her in the pub in chapter 3, Mistman. And Andrew, I don't think you get him for free. I think he's only pool. Well, you can only pull him, or you can recruit him in a pub on the rotation. So like the rotation characters, not the guaranteed after completing story packs. So, but yeah, both of those characters definitely you should be leveling their skills up to legendary. Now, another skill that could be useful is the dash ability. You have only two characters that have dash ability, Anastasia and Leah. I use Leah because she can be recruited in chapter 8 after finishing the story, so she's guaranteed. And honestly, she's pretty good 5-star in my opinion. Nice AoE, and she's a physical AoE, so definitely worth building. The only downside is she's expensive on her skill, so getting her dupes would be very, very nice. But those are the 3 life skills to consider, or well, needed. Minus, I guess, the dash. Dash is just a nice thing to have when you're going around the field, so you can go faster. Now, for the story packs that you should be stealing from, I have actually a document for it with the pictures. So let's hop onto that quickly. So here's the document I have. I will give the link to this document, so you can copy this, or you can just use this spreadsheet for yourself. Whatever you want to do, I'll have the link in the description. So Story Pack 1 is very important, so is Story Pack 2 and Story Pack 7. Those are the most important ones. It moved my picture for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, those are the most important story packs, because they provide you with materials that you need for crafting. The 2 materials we'll be short on most of the time is the hardwood and gold ores. Those are like the main items right now, and I think hardwood even more so. From my experience, I usually was not running out of gold ores. I was rather running out of hardwood to craft the materials. It's partially because of the rings, because rings take 20 tier 3 wood, and for whatever reason the rest of the gear is only 7, so it's only accessories that are 20, like way more expensive, because like gold ores that go into I think like platinum bars or whatever, they cost still 2 across like all of the items, so it's very weird. So the way I structured the pictures and like the whole thing is, I made a route for each map. So as you can see, for Story Pack 1 you have a starting point, you have ending point, and you have arrows to guide you like which thing you should do first, and then second, third, and so on. Also, I did color schemes here, so the red circles are the NPCs you can steal from in terms of materials. The gold ones are the ones that you can steal gold from, and then the green ones are the glitter searches that you can get materials from. So, as you can see, I tried to be relatively efficient with pathing, so it's like relatively logical. So I start with search, for example. I go search and steal, search, search, go here, steal, and then I go to the next zone, and then starting in next zone I do search. around, go to the next zone, and then here, go to the teleportation, teleport back to the town, and finished my route, right? And I repeated that for story pack 2 and story pack 7. Now, there are multiple things I want to mention. One of them is the fact that story pack 7, I don't know if that's still the case, but at least it was from my testing. There is more points for the search glitters than you can actually get on daily basis. What that means is they are rotating. So I marked all of the locations I found. I tested it for multiple days, so I'm relatively confident I did not miss a single spot. But if I did, then you can let me know, get some proof, and I will reflect it. But I'm relatively positive that I got all of the possible spots for the search glitter. Again, for example, the last picture here, you can only pick up 6, but if you count the circles, there's 9 of them. So 3 of them are extra. So I don't know why story pack 7 is the only one that does it, because story pack 2, all of them are static, and so is the case for story pack 1. So that's one of the things that's important to mention. Another thing is also I started writing the amount of items you can get. This is very limited research because I've only been observing it for 2 days, and I didn't even write stuff for story pack 2. I kind of forgot to record it today, but yeah, I've looked at the drops, and for story pack 1, it seems like you're getting 62 of every item that you can steal, and for gold ore it's 5. And the way it works right now is when you steal from the NPC, it seems that for story pack 1 you're getting 8 drops total. So you have your loot table of items you can steal. You will steal 8 of those items, or 8 times rather. And each steal is random, so it's not like you get every single item. It's, you know, you can get like 7 peats, for example, and 1 plain leather. Like, that can happen. So you basically roll the dice 8 times, and you get 1 of the materials, and 1 of the, like 1 steal of that material is recorded here, the number for it. So, for example, I can get like 20 gold. That means I rolled gold 4 times. So I have another 4 drops left. Let's say I got hardwood once, so 62, then iron ore once, and then maybe I got like 124 plain leather. That means I rolled twice, right? So that would be my loot table and total loot. I recorded the same thing for story pack 7. It seems like you're getting 14 copper ores as a drop, 62 iron ores as a drop, 5 ores, gold ores as a drop, and you get 7 drops in total. Again, those things are being still tested and recorded, so I will be updating them as I go if I find conflicting information and whatnot. So those things will be updated. Now, I also included other story packs. As you see, I included story pack 3, 5, and 6. And it's because of the recent update. Now it's actually very worth stealing gold from the NPCs. So I decided to include 3 other story packs that you actually can steal gold from. So on this spreadsheet, you can steal gold from story pack 1, story pack 3, 5, and 6. And those are the only story packs that you can steal gold from. I will link the post from developers that gives you location of all NPCs you can steal from in every single chapter, and with their picture as well, where they're located. So you can check that for yourself. But yeah, in terms of gold, those are the locations. Now, I don't know why story pack 5 has more gold than the other ones, because other story packs usually give you like 1300 gold, 1400 gold per steal, while Story Pack 5 gives you 3300 or 3400. So those packs definitely are worth stealing from. Also, the 3-star character that can steal, that I told you, she can steal only food items from NPCs. In terms of gold, she can still steal gold from them as well. So you should be utilizing her for gold steals as well. So other than that, there's one more thing I can mention: the fact that steal, for whatever reason, can double proc. I don't know if other people noticed it, but sometimes when I stall, especially if it was one item drop, like gold, for example, if I stall gold, very rarely I would get, after like half a second, I would get another animation of getting an item, and I would get another drop on the left. So I don't know if that is a bug, or if that's like an intended feature where you just have very low chance to steal twice, but sometimes your character will just steal twice the item, even though you use the steal option once. So I don't know why that is. It just is in the game. So yeah, those are, I think, all the things I needed to go over. If I missed anything and I remember later down the line, I will just write a comment and pin it. But yeah, this is my route, and hopefully it helps you. Hopefully you got some information out of it. And again, you have my permission if you want to, you know, utilize it and maybe do your own spin of it, like edit it in some way, whatever. Then by all means you can make a copy and adjust it yourself. So alright, that's it from me, and until I see you guys next time, peace.